Why the devil have you brought me behind the prison?
We have an appointment, Watson.
What is going on, Holmes?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Is that
Look who is
the red
waiting
killer,
for
guys?
us.
What?
Shieldman! I'll go back and alert the guards.
Calm down. He's harmless.
You're doing this on purpose, Holmes.
But what is he doing here? Why hasn't he run away?
Because I asked him not to.
Are you telling me that you helped him to escape?
Quite so, as he wouldn't have been able to do so alone.
But how? And why? He's a dangerous madman. Holmes, you've made me an accomplice in this escape. You owe me some explanation.
And you will have them. But my priority for the moment is to remove our new friend to a safe place. I won't be long, but I must go alone. I'll rejoin you later. Just give me your next destination.
Very well. I suppose you know what you're doing.
How could you doubt it? Here, take the notes. They will help you when you write up the account of our visit to Westgate. So, where do I find you?
Whitechapel or Kensington? Huh? What am I supposed to pick? Whitechapel? This choice here, does it really matter, guys? Let's say Whitechapel.
The next step of our investigation should take place in the Whitechapel area.
Good. Go then, and I'll rejoin you there.
Okay, that was crazy. Holmes' notes regarding the way that he helped Hans Schumann to escape from prison are so extraordinary that I feel it would be better to transcribe, word for word, the conversation that we had afterwards regarding this matter. I felt the impatience in my friend's look. However, he delayed relaying to me the details of his incredible achievement. He began by telling me about Hans Schumann's fountain pen. This is what he said. The key to the escape was actually Hans Schumann's fountain pen. I discovered a note inside Schumann's locker. I can quote it to you from memory. Whoever is smart enough to open the case should know that a couple of drops of my masterpiece are mixed together with the ink inside the pen's reservoir. If you are reading this note, it means that I am in the right spot. So understand that my special ink will temporarily destroy the will of anyone it touches. Therefore, you have a few precious seconds during which you can shape the subject's will. If you recognize my genius, use this knowledge to get me out of the embarrassing situation that I am undoubtedly in. Schumann had left this instrument for his future escape inside a case secured by a devious combination. In that way, he could ensure that none of the prison staff would find it, other than a well-informed friend. Understanding this, I decided to play along with him, but with a double game of my own. I would help him to escape, but I would also keep him under control by using his own creation on him. That's why. I allowed Schumann to commence the game by giving him his pen, and then I started to advance my pawns. My first move was to persuade the director that it was necessary to search the cell. I therefore passed the ball into Schumann's court by giving him the opportunity with Warden James. He did not waste it. He coated the bars of his cell with the poison ink, and Warden James, whose hands were contaminated, was under his control for a few seconds. He discreetly and quite simply ordered James to give him the keys. This is so crazy, guys. The ball was then back in my court. Now I had to find a way to neutralizing Warden O'Sullivan, who was to be the basement guard. As we discovered when we found Miss Patterson's duty sheet, I must admit that the young warden helped me enormously by asking me to sign the prison's visitor's book. Absorbed in the tale, I went over the chronology of the events in my mind. I remarked that Holmes had already signed the visitor's book before giving Schumann his pen. He replied in the most annoyed tone. Exactly! I anticipated it, and it was because of that I managed to get a step ahead of my game with Schumann. I was leading the race, and all the while he believed it to be the other way around. Schumann did not suspect that I had already used his poison, and thought that O'Sullivan's being asleep was a godsend. He therefore was not suspicious about the letter of reference that he found inside the warden's pocket. Holmes then returned to the point at which he had broken from his tale to point out to me the lack of pertinence to my remark. Wow. So freeing Hans Schumann. It's gotta be a it's gotta be beneficial, right? I'm not sure why Holmes is doing this. He is making us both criminals, guys. I'm sure there's a good reason behind all this. Is he going to help us solve the case? Okay, what did we pick again? I think we picked Whitechapel. Am I right?
Here we are in the heart of Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom.
Don't worry about my wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me.
Or to borrow a shilling from you.
Amusing, Watson. Really very amusing. Can we move on to more serious matters?
I'm listening, Holmes.
Wow, you control Sherlock Holmes. Yes. Quite a jolly looking place. Good morning, Renata. How are you doing? Ooh.
What do you think, Holmes?
The freedom of walking around the city. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. Beggar. Hello, Strongman. Look like the town bully, guys. Where are we going, guys? This is a huge place. Hello. Hey, folks.
No, it is unnecessary.
Unnecessary. I don't even know where I'm going, guys. What is that place?
A cab builder. Nothing interesting.
Oh, are we trying to find a dispensary? Oh, right. The dispensary or the graveyard. Is there somewhere around here? Whoa. Workers needed. Hello. Mystery at St. Adolphus Orphanage. Whitechapel Street. Dispensary! Is this the dispensary that we are searching for?
Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for.
Oh, we are here, guys. Your arm is not sore anymore, Renata. Oh, you got your shots. Is that right? God is truth. The dispensary. Oh, hello. Are you in charge?
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes, but wait a moment. Watson, it's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
No, I find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah,
I'm joking, Watson. Unfortunately, I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
If you say so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor.
Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you. Well, no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular. How can I help you?
Need to talk to you about a scalpel.
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand? Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor.
So that means this is the right dispensary, guys. It came from here.
Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
The instrument came from this establishment. What do you think, Holmes? I mean, Watson. What do you think? Not
I
in the mood.
suggested we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary.
Oh, good idea. Now let me look around here first. Ooh.
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
Yeah, he seems to be not very caring right now. It was back here.
Closed.
Closed and locked. Yeah, I think your colleague here needs a little bit of mentoring from you, Watson. Oh, hello. Hello, madame.
Like all the sick lying here, this person is very quiet.
Not surprising, Holmes, this person is too weak. She's obviously suffering from malnutrition, and for more than a few weeks now.
Malnutrition. I guess that's very common. Very common here in the city. So, okay, let me try the doctor again.
How can I help you?
Nothing more to talk about. Alright. Good day to you then. So let's head to the cemetery. Should be very close by. She looks busy.
I'm starving. Help me for pity's sake.
Well, stop harassing the old lady, and then we'll talk. Wingate and Johns.
A circulating soup kitchen.
Oh. Not for free.
I'm starving. Help me for pity's sake.
Hey, you do have the same voice. They're talking in the same line, in the same voice. Whitechapel Street. This looks like a chapel.
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district.
Whitechapel! In Whitechapel! That doesn't look very comfortable, guys. Her position here. She's almost folding herself. It looks painful.
Sorry, the market is closed. There's no more produce.
So this is the market. Bakery. The brothel. I think I know what that is. That place up there. Can we pay the visit? Just curious, guys.
We aren't investigating down there, Holmes, are we? Are you sure?
I'm investigating the case of Jack the Ripper. That's why we are here. We're in Whitechapel after all, guys.
Nothing of interest here.
Okay, where's the cemetery? Should it be right by the chapel? Wait, hold on, guys. Have I had my shots? Yes. I've had my shots. Renata. What about this huge place? Can we go inside the chapel? Can we access the graveyard from the chapel? And let me go take a look again. There's a mini game at the soup kitchen, the soup place. Oh, mini game. And let me go take a look, Ray. Maybe we can buy it. Oh, right here. This is a mini game.
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look.
A money game.
It's a business. Yeah, he's not doing this for free. Oh, I can talk to him. Hold on.
Oi, oi! We're giving out free soup after mass.
Oh.
Right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind generosity. A ticket for a hot bowl of bacon soup.
Excuse me, my good fellow.
You don't look like the needy.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
Nah, it's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them, and are handed out after mass. That way no one can cheat.
Oh. So do we need to go to mass? We don't have tickets. I guess we cannot play the game right now, this mini game. I had Pfizer. Yeah, I got both doses already. What about you, Rain?
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, yes. Can we go inside the chapel? I need a meal ticket or a soup ticket.
Closed.
Closed.
Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
Can we sneak in? Maybe there's a side entrance somewhere. Cemetery, guys! To the cemetery! Oh, we are here. It's right by the chapel. Hello, little flower girl.
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
I'm sorry, young one. I have no access to my money, to my pockets, to my wallet. I don't have one.
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept. What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
Okay, so what are we looking for again? Inside the cemetery. Ooh, what is this? Huh?
Impossible to open it.
Okay, the hut is locked. Can we grab the piece of rope? There's something else on the cart, on the barrel.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Oh, interesting, guys. Compare the evidence from the crime scene with the evidence from the graveyard. Do we need to go back to our apartment to do this or not? Just compare the two by examining it with a magnifying glass. So remember, the rope was frayed on one side. So let's look at the rope here. It looks the same. Is it on one side? Yeah. It looks the same. It looks similar.
This rope is only worn on one side.
So it came from this graveyard, this cemetery.
This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
Okay, so that's the reason why. What about this item here? What is this? It's a letter. Distribution for 19th of September. Through the generosity of Prince Woodville, a new distribution of soup is being arranged within the Whitechapel area. This voucher is valid for a meal on 19th September in any distribution area. Kurtz, don't forget to pick up the tools at the cemetery and don't be late this time. Grape Ape. So the voucher.
A
Is that what
leaflet
we're holding right
for the
now?
soup kitchen. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
Okay.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
Just looked like a normal shovel. Oh, there's another building here. A tiny, tiny building. Ooh, open grave. Freshly dug.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Okay.
Black and damp earth.
It looks the same color.
Earth freshly turned over, still damp. This dark, damp earth is the same type as that which was found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's home.
It came from a grave, then. Oh, what a lovely thought.
So everything is matching up very nicely.
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
But that's pretty much good news, right? If they don't work very often. This is a cemetery after all, guys.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Yeah, if they are working non-stop, then it is a calamity. Okay, so this is from the previous evidence, right?
Granite.
Granite. It was painted black, I remember now. It was painted black on one side.
Black paint.
So, any paint on this one at the bottom?
These stones are of the same granite.
But has it been painted on the side?
These stones are of the same granite.
Is it painted though?
These stones are of the same granite.
I don't see any paint on this one, guys.
These stones are of the same granite.
I know. I am looking for the black paint.
Black paint.
I don't see black paint on this one. Right there.
These stones
Oh.
are of the same granite.
Black paint.
These stones are of the same granite.
Right there.
The same black paint
Oh.
covers these stones.
It's right
This
on the
black
side.
painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analysed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers. Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the bishop's murderers is employed here.
A shame. If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier.
You never know. Maybe he's paying his dues right now.
Let's look for a mobile soup kitchen, Holmes.
We found the place. Oh, okay, now it's time to go back to the soup kitchen. We got the leaflets. So now, okay, let's show him the leaflets. Oh, I don't have it. Ask him about the leaflets.
Aren't you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh, okay, we got options here now.
A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup? You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes! I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Done. Make yourselves at home. All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
Poor Watson. So who is playing right now? Sherlock Holmes is playing. And he's betting one of Watson's items. That is cruel. He's a bully, guys. Okay, what is happening again? 36? What? Store points. We can roll. We're trying to get 36 here. How many rolls did we get?